So welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 20 News Show. This is the show where we talk about all the latest news that I've found over the last 7 days. So we do these episodes every week. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe today. This is the best place to get all your FIFA 20 news. And we've got about 77% of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed. I don't know what you're doing, but make sure you hit the subscribe button today so you don't miss anything. So this will probably be the last news episode before we get the FIFA 20 career mode news. So I have to give you guys the latest on what I know about career mode so far. So obviously I've done the rumor video which explains basically everything about the game mode, but we need to talk about when this news could drop. So this is what we're going to talk about now. So EA Corey put out a tweet. He goes, 3 out of the 5 things are done. As you can see, the remaining 2, career mode and Volta, are both scheduled before the end of next week. There won't be any more this week, so that should give you a timeline. Now, someone asked whether career mode news was going to be out before the 5th of August, and Corey goes, no more this week, and it won't come out on the weekend. Next Monday is a holiday in Canada, and he did end up saying that it won't be at the same time as Volta, so it's going to be 2 different days of news, and then he ended up replying, and he said, Monday is a holiday here, so no. So, career mode news won't be coming out on Monday, they've got a public holiday, it doesn't come out on the weekends, so the earliest it could come out is Tuesday. Now, a guy called JCC, who is a Pro Clubs YouTuber, put out a tweet that said, hearing good things about FIFA 20 career mode, changes look likely. If I find out more, I'll let you know. That's basically the only thing that's been mentioned about career mode in a while, to be honest. Now, I do take JCC's tweets very seriously because he does have his sources, and he's been right with the Volta mode and stuff as well, so I have no reason to, not trust him at the moment. Obviously, there's going to be a few tweaks and stuff like they did with Pro Clubs and Ultimate Team. They weren't going to keep it the same as FIFA 19. It would be too stupid of them to do so. But the question is there going to be major change or minor change? Are they just going to fix bugs? Are they just going to add create an avatar system or something? I don't know. Now, there was a few pictures going around this week trying to say that this was FIFA 20 career mode. These are actually made by a guy called Johnny. This is a concept. He did send me the photos through a tweet, and then I think someone cropped it a bit and tried to pull it off as FIFA 20 career mode. There's no photo leaks of career mode so far, and this is just a concept. So if you see it, it's not real. It's definitely a nice concept though, and this is probably going to be the color scheme, what the menus are going to look like in career mode if EA hasn't changed much. But of course, this concept added the youth tab where you can have a youth scout, you have your second team players, you have promotion and demotion of players, you have the coach of the second team, and then there was also a squad hub for the youth team, and you can see all the players there, the age, the overall, the growth, and there's some missing stats there, but you get the idea. So this was a really nice concept by Johnny. Is EA going to do something like this? I don't know. Probably not. So we're going to be getting official FIFA 20 gameplay on the 4th of August. You have to watch the EA Sports FIFA Twitch channel, and it's going to be during the eWorld Cup in London. So I think it's tomorrow or something for most people around the world. So yeah, they're going to show a full match. Maybe some content creators are going to be playing like Bateson or Castro or something like that. Last year they did something similar, and it was just one full match. So make sure you tune in if you want to watch full FIFA 20 gameplay. Now, earlier this week, EA did release the official FIFA 20 Ultimate Team news. If you missed it, there's a video on the channel about 2 days ago that explains everything you need to know about the game mode. But to sum it up, new in FUT 20, season objectives, FUT friendlies, new customization options, new squad management, and squad battles enhancements. Let's take a look at some photos here. Here's the season objective screenshot. Different UI as well for some menus and stuff. So that's pretty cool. The new color scheme, of course, as well. And also, you can add tifos now and more badges and stadium themes and stuff. I don't know. You can just have better customization with your club in Ultimate Team. Here's a look at the Zidane banner that goes at the start of the game. Here's a look at the FUT Friendlies menu. It's got some stats as well now. And that's basically a new hub as well, FUT Friendlies. And you can play house rules online now through Ultimate Team. They've added new house rules game modes like Max Chemistry and Swaps. But there's also Mystery Ball and King of the Hill as well. And if you look at this, you can see a new generic sort of scoreboard thing. They've changed the design a little bit. Hopefully this carries over to other game modes like kickoff and career mode and stuff, because I do like this one. It's better than the one we've got already. And here's a look at the very simple menus now for Ultimate Team. So you got Transfer Market, Squad, Club, and Customize as your main tabs. All you have to do is flick the RB, LB bumpers to, flick across the menus. And they've also implemented this little wheel thing, like an iPod, those old iPods where you can just flick different options as you go around the circle. There's also other little changes here and there, so I suggest you go and watch my video from 2 days ago if you want to know everything about Ultimate Team this year. Now, last week's episode featured a little clip that Club America released of their kit being in FIFA 20, and they covered a lot of the faces, I presume because they were all generic or something like that, but we have confirmation now from a Mexican news company or something. They put Club America with scanned faces in FIFA 20. Club America and Racing Club would be the only teams in America that would have more realism in FIFA 20, as the face of the players would be scanned. So they're pretty much suggesting or confirming that Club America and Racing Club are scanned in the game. Now, Club America and Racing Club are two partners with EA this year as well, so it doesn't really surprise me, but at least we got the confirmation. Now, if you remember in older FIFA games, we had the option to select different commentary teams. So if you wanted Martin Tyler, you could have him, but if you wanted Andy Townsend, Clive Tilsley, there was an option to make them your default commentary team. And last year, we got the introduction of Derek Ray, Lee Dixon, but they were only good for the Champions League games in career mode and stuff. So what I've noticed this year is that on the EA website, they've got two preview gameplay clips. One of them has Martin Tyler, which is this clip.
Into the box it goes, along the ground. We knew about...
And the other clip has Derek Ray and Lee Dixon as a normal commentator in some sort of house rules mode.
Down the corner, but at the moment it's about these 11 players. We're in for a bit of a treat. It's a new one for me, Derek.
So it got me thinking maybe there's going to be the option to have both commentators as like options in the game, which would be really cool. So next up we have some news regarding Atletico Madrid in FIFA 20. It was confirmed recently that they've underwent some scans for some of their players. So you're going to see new faces for players like Joao Felix and Trippier as well. So as part of the preseason tour, they were in like America and they were versing the MLS All-Stars and stuff. And they put out a tweet that said, our new signings visited the headquarters from our sponsor EA Sports and underwent a 3D scan for EA Sports FIFA. So here's a look at the page. It's got like all the details for their visit to the HQ in Orlando. Here's a photo of Llorente and Hermoso. So they visited EA as well. And Felipe was there as well. Apparently he's a happy man. And then the lads listened carefully to one of the guys there. Trippier going for a FIFA scan. You can see Trippier in the booth with all the cameras around and stuff. There's another photo of him. Looks pretty happy. At least we get a new face for him now as well. Saponic being scanned. So there's photo evidence as well of him in the booth. Lodi as well getting scanned. Felipe as well got scanned. And Joao Felix looking happy in the booth as well. There's another photo of him there as well. So Herrera was there. It says he's all good or something like that. Llorente did his scan as well. The lads were scanned for the upcoming FIFA game. That's just a caption. Our new signings had a great time at EA HQ. So this is the group of lads that went. But at least we got some face updates for a few important players in the game now as well. We've also got confirmation that FIFA 20 will not have any licensed Brazilian leagues in the game. Konami put out a tweet that said they've got the Brazilian First Division and the Second Division exclusive to their game. So I'm not sure if EA is going to create a fake league or something for the Brazilians, but I'm telling you, if you want to play with the Brazilian clubs or do a career mode in Brazil and stuff, you're going to have to pick up PES to get all the licensed teams and names and stuff. This year, I remember in FIFA 19, the Brazilian national team wasn't even licensed besides Neymar, which was pretty bad. It's probably going to be the same sort of thing as what FIFA 19 offers at the moment. So recently, EA refreshed their website for FIFA 20, and they put out this thing about authenticity and licenses. So we're going to take a look at this whole page, see what it says, because apparently there's more stadiums included this year compared to last year, and we'll see what it says about the Bundesliga stuff as well. So first off, we have this big picture here, the World's Game, and they've included some leagues and tournaments. It's not the full list, so don't worry if there's anything missing, but you've got your standard Premier League, your La Liga, Serie A, Chinese Super League, A-League as well, MLS. I wonder if the A-League guys got scanned. Remember my story about the scan? I haven't seen anything about that anymore, but Bundesliga's there as well, and some other ones around the world. FIFA 20 brings you more than 30 official leagues, 700 teams, and 17,000 authentic players. Play in any of the 90 licensed stadiums across the globe and experience exclusive access to the world's biggest competition. So 90 licensed stadiums, which is pretty good. I think last year's one was less. I think it was in the 70s. I can't remember. But if they're bringing in the Bundesliga scan, obviously that's going to total up the number as well. Only in FIFA 20. Lead your favourite club to the Champions League or Europa League glory. Experience the triumph of lifting the Premier League trophy and revel in the atmosphere of the Bundesliga and the energy of La Liga Santander. Only in FIFA 20. So it says revel in the atmosphere of the Bundesliga. So they wouldn't have included that, I think, if they didn't have all the stadiums and stuff. But anyway, play the world's most prestigious leagues. Champions League, Europa League and Super Cup. Well, this was already in FIFA 19 anyway. Authentic broadcast packages, branding and custom commentary. I presume that's Derek Ray, Lee Dixon, but I think it's going to be the same thing as last year. Zidane, he's in the game. Create your dream squad with superstars from past and present, including Zidane in Ultimate Team. That's pretty cool, that photo. Premier League, the only place where you can experience the competition, energy and excitement of the world's most popular league. The Premier League experience will feature all 20 clubs, all 20 stadiums, which is good, and an authentic broadcast commentary and pre-match choreography package, making it the most authentic ever representation of the league, exclusive to FIFA 20. EFL. Formed in 1888 by 12 founder members, the EFL is the world's original football league competition and is the template for leagues the world over. FIFA 20 will include all 72 member clubs, so you're going to have all the licensed clubs, and 11 licensed stadiums. Now, I think this is going to be divided into the Championship, Division 1 and League 2, I think. So it's not going to be just 11 stadiums in the Championship, which means there's going to be a lot of generic stadiums for those lower leagues in England. Next up, we move on to La Liga. It says, from career mode to kickoff, Atletico to Real Madrid, from Joao Felix to Eden Hazard. Play with the biggest stars from all 20 La Liga clubs throughout every mode exclusively in FIFA 20. The impressive broadcast package, complete with 360-degree replays, will further immerse you in every aspect of La Liga's atmosphere. So I presume there's going to be the La Liga scan, just like they did last year, and the broadcast package will be the same thing. In FIFA 20, enjoy full and exclusive Bundesliga authenticity with accurate recreations of the league's biggest names, like Royce, Kai Havertz, and Hummels. An authentic broadcast package, complete with exclusive branding and immersive stadium atmospheres, bring you ever closer to the action whichever team you play with. We've already lost the Bayern Munich stadium, so that's not going to be in FIFA 20, but hopefully when they said that they have immersive stadium atmospheres, hopefully that means they're bringing in all the licensed stadiums, or at least most of them anyway. They haven't really mentioned much with this Bundesliga scan though, so I still don't know. The Serie A is going to be licensed. From Dybala to Piatek, the San Siro to Stadio Olimpico, experience all the atmosphere and energy of Italy's top flight. All of the Serie A's biggest stars are playable in FIFA 20, bringing you the prestige and passion of the beautiful game. Well, I love how they didn't mention anything about the Piemonte cultural license. By the way, you can buy the Piemonte fan shirt with the link in the description. That is part of the Vapex merch store. Also, we lost the Juventus Stadium. They didn't mention that. And they didn't mention any inclusions of new stadiums. So I presume that the licensed stadiums in the Serie A are not going to be great. League 1. From the passion of the Parc des Princes to the glory of Lyon's Groupama Stadium. So the World Cup Stadium for the women that we had in FIFA 19, which is the Lyon home stadium, is going to be in FIFA 20. That is a guarantee now. FIFA 20 brings you the action, authenticity and drama of France's prestigious League 1 Conforma. With all the League 1 teams and fully authentic matchday branding, broadcast packages and pre-match atmosphere, FIFA 20 brings you the most realistic League 1 experience. So obviously the main thing to take out of this is that FIFA 19 had about 70 licensed stadiums. This year it's gone up to 90. So there's 20 stadiums that have been added this year, and I presume most of them are going to come out of the Bundesliga with a few outliers in different leagues. So that's pretty much it for this week. If you need something else to watch, hit the card in the middle. It'll take you to the news show playlist. You can watch all the episodes from the start to now. I'll see you next time.